So, hey, how's it going? So, one of my Patreon subscribers suggested that I do something on astrology for myself, for my own chart. So that's what I'm going to get into today. If you want to subscribe for my Patreon, you just click the link, which is going to be below this video. It'll also be in the comments, whatever, doesn't matter. Thank you guys for being here and giving me an opportunity to share my opinion about astrology and how it makes me feel. And I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your now. Okay, so I'm gonna go in on it now. So my sun is in Scorpio. Right now, the world sun is in Capricorn. So I have a really good sense of work ethic. I know what to do, how to do it, and I'm showing my right perspective. And I'm not afraid to do so, because I know that's the right thing to do right now. But if I was to say, do something aggressive and go talk to a random person right now, it might not sit well with me. Unless it's talking about something that's important. So that's the subject line for me today, is to be very on point and positive about what I'm talking about. That's my subject line for today. Okay, the moon is in Aquarius. My moon is in Leo. So me having moon in Leo, which is very good for the moon in the solar system right now, is in Aquarius. The placement of the moon is in Aquarius, okay? So that's good for me because Leo is the opposite of Aquarius, and opposites attract. It's a nice thing. So Aquarius is airy, likes to communicate, and Leo likes to show off. So right now, we could say that I'm showing off the fact that I know about Leo. Ooh, the style. That kind of cool stuff, blah, blah, whatever. And Aquarius is just living it up behind, like, whoa, look at how cool he is. Oh, he's shining. I keep getting that crab stuck in my head from Moana. It's making me nuts, but it's cool because it's shiny. That's just how it is. Okay, Leos are shiny. What are you gonna do? Okay, so Mercury is also in Aquarius. My Mercury's in Libra. Good placement for me today. I can communicate how I am balancing my life right now. My life is going to be balanced. I am balancing it myself. I'm deciding what's right and what's wrong, and I'm putting them together, and I'm lined up. That's why I know about astrology, so that I can stay lined up and not be frustrated about life. Because I'm really grateful for it, and it's really awesome. So next, Venus is in Capricorn right now. My Venus is in Libra. So you can imagine me trying to balance everything out when it comes to having a cool relationship with someone. That might not be the best for me. Me deciding, maybe I should ask everyone I know for advice isn't the best time right now. Because if I ask everyone for advice, Capricorn and Venus is going to be like, dude, just shut up and do your work. Because that's how Capricorn energy is. So that's what will happen to me, and I'll be hurt. Like, why are you going to say that to me? Libra's feminine, but it's low-key feminine. Which means it's subconsciously feminine. Libra's subconsciously feminine, okay? So if I say something like, oh, hey, what do you think I should do with my life? What do you think? What do you think? Then all those people are going to look at me and be like, dude, shut up. And I'm going to be offended. That's just how it'll be. But if I'm close to someone that cares about me, their opinions are going to be all I'm going to really be able to feed off of. Libra really likes to collect information. It's an air sign, okay? So yeah, that's not really a good idea for me right now. I can't really reach out to people. If your Venus is in an earth or water placement, then you're gonna have a better choice of things you can do today when it comes to learning about yourself. Right now, for me, I can't really learn much about myself. I can teach people about themselves by telling you guys, look, if you hit me up, I will do a breakdown, an astrology breakdown for your planets, okay? For your placements in conjunct with the Earth right now. Okay? I don't have no problem whatsoever doing that. I would love to. So if you ask me, I will do it for you. Okay? And it doesn't matter how much you know about astrology for me to do that, because it's me describing each astrology sign that's associated with you, with the transits right now. Okay. I'm even trying to reach out to you guys. I do that all the time. I reach out to everyone for help. It's just my deal. That's how I roll. And now I can appreciate it more after Venus goes into something that's a little bit more masculine. I'll be like, oh, okay, so I can speak to a bunch of people now. Okay? Right now I can't, which is fine. Next we have Mars. Wait, no, actually. Yeah, we have Mars next. And Mars is in Taurus. My Mars is in Aries. To be completely honest, this one's getting me the most right now, because I like to move fast, but I'm being told to shut up and be patient. I don't like being told to shut up and be patient. I like to do 5 different things at a time. I don't like it when someone tells me to slow down. But that's what's going to happen every time I talk to someone. So I'm going to mitigate how much I talk to people right now, because it's not intelligent for me. I personally prefer being able to express myself and express my life. So I'm going to slow up a little bit. But see, the thing about this placement right now, this is the one that really gets me. If I didn't know about this, if I didn't know that Mars changes planets, say, I think it changes every like 3 months or something. If I didn't know that, then I would just get depressed. Like, why don't people like me now? How come all of a sudden everyone doesn't like me? People are fake. No, it's not that they're fake. It's just that they're in a different light right now. And that's okay. It's okay to be in a different light. And it's okay that I feel like shit. It's okay that I feel like I can't express myself like a crazy mad person, because it's not really that fun. Also, anyway, sometimes it is kind of nice to chill. My son's in Scorpio. I don't mind chilling. But when it comes to getting stuff done, I love to go crazy. But I can chill too. Not well, but I can still do it. Me personally, when Mars is in a placement that's really slow, I try my best to enjoy food. Because food is something that you take a lot of time to eat. If you don't chew food enough, it's going to mess up your digestive system. So I have a lot of time to enjoy food now. So that's what I'll do. I'll invest my time into food right now. Not too much, because it's obviously not cool to overindulge in things, but I'll enjoy it to an extent. Maybe make a drink or 2 or something. But at least I know that I can do that and not feel like I'm just chilling, kind of retarded. Like, I can actually be like, okay, this is a state that I'm in right now, and it's fine. And I'm actually kind of loving it now that I can think about how awesome it is. Maybe I could enjoy an anime or a really cool movie with my wife or my kids. I'm pretty sure it will be easy to do. So that's good. Even though it's really intense. Because every Mars placement that changes is really intense. Jupiter's in Aquarius. My Jupiter's in Gemini. So I'm breaking down to everyone right now that what happens when Gemini's in Aquarius and Jupiter, Gemini's going to just show wisdom to everyone. Just, everybody, look at this. It's so awesome. I got wisdom for you, wisdom for you, wisdom for you. You know what I mean? That's how it is, because Gemini loves to talk. I'll talk your ear off. I'll say the same thing 50,000 times and feel like I said it one time. It's so fun, It's that salesman personality type. I would love to say that that's what you can hear. You for sure hear that salesman personality type coming out, and that's it. So that's how it is. Because the cool thing, for me personally, having Gemini and Jupiter, is that when you talk to someone new about something that they didn't know about, you always get a different expression. And that's the fun part. I miss expressions. I miss expressions are so fun. Anyway, so we have Saturn in Aquarius. My Saturn's in Sagittarius, so that's a cool placement for me right now. So I can teach, and I can I can talk about astrology to people, spread out their brain cells and make them think about astrology a lot. I can do those things this right now because of this placement. So I'm pretty happy. You know, there's some bad, there's some good. There's always bad with good. There's that perspective, that a contrast. You know, you have all this crappy stuff and then you have all this good stuff. But if you always eat and like gluttonize yourself on all the good stuff, then when you get something bad, it's like that lottery mentality. If you win the lottery and you have all this money and then you spend all of it, then you're so depressed. It's way harder to get out of that than anything you'd ever have to get out of in your entire life. But if you slowly work your way up, then it's not so terrible and scary. A few decades, that's more realistic. Then having money will be just like having whatever. You were responsible and that's why you have what you have. That's the most logical way for that to happen. And it's the most safe and healthy way for that to happen. You know? So that's a cool way to think about it. There's the Saturn Sagittarius coming out through Aquarius, which is cool. So thumbs up for that. Oh wow, so Mars, it takes a year for it to go around the whole planet. And there's 12 signs in the zodiac. So how many planets do you think it takes? How much time do you think Mars takes in each planet? There's something to think about. And also, I'm just going to throw out there, Mercury takes 58 days to go through around the Earth, around the Sun, okay? So that's way shorter. So Mercury's probably going to be in each planet for maybe 7-8 days, right? And then Venus takes 243 days to go around the Sun. So you can imagine Venus is going to be in each planet for like 30-40 days. So yeah. So basically what it is each planet has a certain distance from the Sun, and the furthest distance they get from the Sun, the least likely they are to change after a while. They're going to take a long time. Saturn takes 29 years to go around the Sun. So it takes 3 years in each astrology sign. That's a minute. That takes a long time. And Saturn has to do with work ethic. Okay, so yeah. And then, here we go, guys. So, Neptune takes 168 years to go around the Sun. Pluto takes 248 years to go around the Sun. So, if you equate that, how long does Pluto stay in a planet when it goes around the Sun? A long time. Like 20 to 30 years. A generation. At least 10 years. So, at least that, right? You have to fraction it out. You guys would have to divide 12 into the amount of time, the amount of years. But I would say about 10 years. So that's what people mean when they say that Pluto is a generational planet. So yeah, thank you guys for blessing me with this opportunity. Once again, if you want to, check out my Patreon. Follow me on Instagram. And thank you and blessings. Shout out to Jazz. You're awesome. Thanks for being inspiring.